Our first Vineyard 101 class of 2017 will be on Tuesday nights, January 17th through February 7th at 6:30 p.m. in the chapel. If you're new to the Vineyard or just want to get connected, this 4-week class will walk you through our vision, mission, heart, and practice of making the invisible God visible. You'll get a tour of our campus, meet some of our staff pastors and leaders, and have an opportunity to ask questions about what we believe as a church and how we live it out. Childcare is provided for the class. For more information, come see us at the Welcome Center in Heritage Hall or go to vineyardboise.org/go. Year-end giving statements are available today for pickup in Heritage Hall after both services. Any statements that have not been picked up will be mailed by the 3rd week of January. Help us save on postage and stop by today. We have a couple of wonderful groups of warm-hearted brothers and sisters in the body of Christ that could use some minor assistance. The time commitment is up to you. No skills are needed. What is it? Becoming a friend to a new Christian refugee family and helping them connect to resources that can minister to their needs. The cost to you? Just some love and time. No money needed. And don't forget, if you're new to us, we'd love to see you at the Welcome Center in Heritage Hall by the stained glass window after the service. Come see us.
This is Pastor Mike. This is my friend Marcus.
Hello.
Marcus is hitting the ground running, only carefully because of the ice. In 2017 is our point man for small groups, community. He is our Circle Sherpa. Marcus, talk to us.
Yeah, I'm excited for 2017. I'm excited to come beside leaders and help them and really just get excited and rally people towards intentional community.
Yes.
It's something I'm super passionate about.
Yes.
And it's going to be a great year.
And we have this great thing coming up and a video coming up. Marcus, what are we going to see?
We're talking about neighboring. There's more to building community than just small groups,
yes.
Home groups and classes. So
yes.
We're really excited about what this could mean for our neighborhoods, could
yes.
mean for our city, could mean just on the biggest levels and at the smallest intersections of life.
Yes.
So,
and it's actually loving your neighbor. I mean, like your neighbors. We're all going to become artists this year. At least we're being challenged to be artists in our neighborhood. The art of neighboring.
Hope to see you soon.
Yes.
When Jesus was asked to boil everything in the Bible down to one command, he said, love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. What if Jesus meant our actual neighbors? You know, like the people who live right across the street from us. Some of my friends and I are learning that there's great power in taking that second half of the Great Commandment literally and seriously, and that really good things happen in our neighborhoods, in our cities, and in our country when Christians are the best neighbors in town.
So 5 years ago, I was a pastor here in Denver, Colorado. And some of my friends and I got together with our mayor. We asked our mayor, what's the smartest thing that all of our churches could do to help our city? And the mayor said the most amazing thing. He said, you guys should start a neighboring movement. You should help all the people all over our city become great neighbors. And the irony for us was that Jesus told us to do that too. Jesus said that if you only do one thing, you should love God with your heart, your soul, your mind, and your strength, and you should love your neighbor as yourself. Jesus has given us a simple strategic plan that could literally change the world if all of us that call ourselves Christians actually did it. It's really easy to see this idea of love your neighbor and think, oh, that's such a neat little saying, and I'm just gonna wear a t-shirt around that says love your neighbor or look at refrigerator magnets. But the real power is when we actually do it. And there's a big difference between knowing something and reading it and saying, oh, that's a really great idea, and then actually beginning to walk outside your front door and to do it right where you live. So a lot of my friends and I, we've just been learning that there's a couple things that everyone can do that'll make a huge difference in their neighborhoods. The first is this: we as Jesus people, as followers of God, we should be introducing ourselves to everyone that lives around us. We should be learning people's names. We write down the names of everyone around us just so that we can remember them and use them. And so I would encourage you to think about going and taking the initiative. Could you walk, what does it look like to walk across the street and to just be brave and to meet some of the people that God has put right around you? The second thing that we've learned is that playing in our front yard makes a big difference. And so we've moved a lot in my family. We've moved a lot of our activities. My son and I go out and we throw the football around as much as we can in the front yard instead of the backyard. And we've been amazed at how oftentimes people will just come up and begin to talk to us, and we'll get to have these incredible little moments, these little steps forward in relationship with people just because we hang out in our front yard instead of our backyard now. Kids are oftentimes the best neighbors on each block. And the kids just have a kind of a courage and a lack of fear and are always going over and connecting with other kids. And a lot of times you have the power to become the person who's bringing people together and making all these new connections. And then you'll watch and sit back and see your parents will start to meet some of your friends' parents, and they'll begin to hang out together too. And so I just want to encourage you to think about how can you go out and be a trailblazer in your neighborhood to be the person that's bringing everyone together.